All right, so doing some initial impressions on the Bronco. I'll try to do a more thorough review once I've had a chance to sleep, frankly. But anyway, so we picked this up yesterday. Been driving it around just basically to and from work, so it hasn't gotten a lot of miles on it. You'll see it's still got the 26.6 miles. Basically, it came with 7 miles, so I've not put a whole lot of mileage on here yet, but I'll kind of give initial impressions. So first off, soft top, no rattle whatsoever. I've taken it on the highway, I've gone about 80 miles an hour, and absolutely no flapping whatsoever. The downside is it's a soft top, it's thin, you can hear everything. And that was one thing, is that I upgraded from a Mini Cooper to this. It's a truck, so you're going to hear rattling and you know, suspension tension, that type of stuff that you wouldn't that I did not have in the Mini Cooper. But that's just the nature of being a truck. I'm not complaining. If anything, that seems to be less of that than anything. The soft top is very easy to operate. It has these little handles that you pop off, and the whole thing levers back fairly easily. I think even one person can do it, but they recommend 2. The interior is pretty nice overall. It's plastic though. I mean, you can kind of tell from the plastic, but it looks like it would be fairly easy to clean out. This was a nice touch. I liked this manufacturing label on there. I got the big screen, and one thing I didn't realize about this is that it perpetually shows 2 screens on here. So it has your CarPlay or whatever you want to do on this, and then this has a rotating screen of different things that you can put on that have different status deals, or you can even put on 2 different navigation systems, obviously. The other thing that I have noticed just in the car generally, I opted for the smaller motor to get a little bit better gas mileage. It's still got a whole lot of pick up and go. I've not had any issues whatsoever with engine speed or capabilities so far. It takes hills perfectly okay. I guess it goes down to those I guess it's 2 twin turbos in here. And so that's great. A few things that I also liked is that I have the wireless charging bay right here. So I just drop my phone there, it automatically charges. I like having the sunglass holder. I did not have that in the last car. But I'm still figuring out a bunch of stuff. There is something that I will show that is a little frustrating. And there's a hitch on the back gate when you open it up. So if you open it, it hits about right here. And I guess the compression in this just gets a little too tight. So you've got to really kind of push it to get it all the way out. Once it's there, it sits. Another interesting thing is that if you pop the top open, it's got these 2 little handles that you hit on the inside. It won't stay up. So there's like a little cross strut bar like you would have on your hood that holds this up, that helps you keep that up. Back seat has a lot of space for what it is. Pop that back in there. We have 2 car seats in here right now, and there's plenty of room. So lots of headroom is for the kiddos as well. But clearly close enough that my son can still kick his feet on the back of my chair. So lots more room in the back, and I got the brown. I really like the way that turned out. But first impression's pretty good. I'll do a more thorough video later, but kind of wanted to give y'all an idea of kind of some first initial impressions. But it's been fun so far.